Shalom Yasharala, we the Hebrew Israelites. We come in week and week out to prophesy the destruction of America and the fist fight of Most High's hopeful elect and those people of the Israel stock, the cream of the crop of you so-called Negroes, Native Americans, the people of Hispanic descent, and we give infinite honors week in and week out to our Heavenly Father and our great King, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim and Kakadash. We also give double honors to our teachers, the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to my fellow laborers in Yahweh Shah, pushing his truth across the four winds in these last days, seconds, and times, man. Making a call and election assured it's a lot for making a calling election assured by abounding in this labor of love, man. Shalom to you, brother. And when I'm coming out for today, hey man, the Most High makes us do these works, man. All right, we don't do this on our own accord, man. When the scriptures say many are few, many are called, but few are chosen. Yahweh Shema Rashai has chosen a few good men to do his good pleasure, whether they want to or not. Okay, so therefore, when you do this work, man, don't do it grudgingly. All right, you have to learn to love doing this, coming out here prophesying and being ridiculed and scoffed at by the inhabitants of this God-forsaken land, man. Okay, has to be a labor of love because we're predestined. If we're of the elect, we're predestinated to do this, man. We're vessels chosen to do this. And I'm going to go through the precepts and show. Things written aforetime was written for our learning, and the men of old had to come out here whether they wanted to or not, man. From Jonah to Paul, to all the brothers. Our great king walked upon Peter. He said, "Follow me." See, Peter was like a robot. He just dropped the nets and went and followed our great king, man. So I'm gonna start off in the book of Job. The 33rd chapter. This is Job 33, we start at verse 15, and it reads, "In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep fell upon man and slumberings up on the bed, then he opened the ears of men and sealed their instruction." All right? We're nothing more than robots, man. All right? When you're living out these days in this land, your whole life is already mapped out. The Most High writes the story from the end to the beginning, man. Okay? So when the day you walked by a camp and heard the brothers out there prophesying, and that was already written. All right? We are walking into our destiny that's already written. Okay? The Most High put the Spirit on you to go wherever you go throughout Babylon. All right? When you pick up your Bible to read and study, that's the Most High putting his Spirit on you to do these things. Okay? And it reads that he may withdraw men from his purpose and hide pride from men. Okay? And a lot of us had off purposes before we came to this truth, man. We wanted to do all sorts of things in this place. Some brothers wanted to be NBA players. Some brothers wanted to be doctors, lawyers, so on and so forth. All right? But what did he do? He called us out of this dark, perverse world into his marvelous light to do his bidding. And that's to be a prophet to the nations, man. Okay? Every brother is out here doing it. And when you come to this truth, that's what you have to do. You got to come out here and prophesy to the nation. Okay? He keepeth back his soul from the pit and his life from passion by the sword. And that's a beautiful thing, man. When the Most High called you to do this work, he's actually saving your lives, man. He's saving you from this nuclear destruction that's gonna wreak havoc on this whole continent, man. Okay? That's why it's an honor to come out here and do this work. All right? That's why you got to embrace it. With all the sufferings and the turmoil and the temptation and tribulation we got to go through, you got to embrace it, man. Okay? Because that's the Most High having mercy on us. He's being gracious to us to give us back this truth, man. Because we lost it. He put this thing back into our remembrance. Okay? He chastened also with pain upon his bed, the multitude of bones with strong pain. But that's it on that. All right? So when the Most High wake us up and seal that instruction in our minds and tell us to come out here and learn these scriptures and teach, That's the Most High being gracious to us, man. All right? He's delivering us from the pestilence, from the famine, from the sword. Okay? That's why it's imperative to offer up your body as a living sacrifice to do what's well pleasing to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Okay? This is the book of Titus. Chapter 3, verse 8. And it reads, this is a faithful saying, and these things I will thou affirm constantly, that they which have believed in Yahweh might be careful to maintain good works. All right? When the Most High put in your spirit to these works, all right, you got to come out here and maintain these things. Salaki. All right? You got to come out here and maintain these good works. All right? You have to do this diligently and consistently because you got brothers coming in all the time. All right? This is a marathon we running. It's not a race full of speed. You gotta pace yourself. Okay? Because you got brothers steady coming in. You got situations steady happening. All right? So you have to maintain these works. You gotta be circumspect of yourself and have self-analysis of yourself daily doing these works. All right? These things are good and profitable unto men. And that's what it's all about. We're out here teaching and preaching, prophesying to build up the spiritual house, which is the servants of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right? That spiritual house is men. You're out here doing good service to men that would take heed to this word, man. And the Most High puts the spirit on you to do it. And when you do it, you got to do it with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. Whether the people of the inhabitants of America here or for better. Okay? You got to love doing this thing, man. That's Hebrews chapter 6, verse 10, and it reads, for Yahweh is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. And the only work and labor is out here teaching the truth of the scriptures. If you're not teaching the truth of the scriptures, when you read these scriptures and it's talking about work and labor, you ain't doing that. Going to your 9 to 5 is not what that's talking about. It's talking about coming out here studying. After you learn this truth, after you fully persuade and study and learn this doctrine, freely you receive, freely you give. Calm, brother. It's a beautiful precept. I'll bring it out. Shalom, you brothers on the comment board. Okay? But Yahweh is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. And we got to work until he tells us to stop. Okay? He done gave us stipulations that we got to follow. Do 3 videos a week. Come out here and prophesy once a week. Okay? But when that zeal consumes you, you got a lot of brothers coming out prophesying more than once a week. You got brothers doing a video a day. Okay? That's when it becomes a love to you. Start enjoying it. Okay? It's a lot. Motherfucker, see you not answering. Damn. You have to enjoy doing this thing about it. Okay? What you have showed towards his name, that you are minister to the saints and do minister. That's what we are created for, man. To go out here and fish for Yahweh Shema Shai's elect. That's the saints, man. That's the saints of the Most High. It's elect men that heard the call and came out here and labored. Few good men. All right? And the Most High put the spirit on them to do it. The Most High is actually making us do it, man. Okay? And we desire that every one of you do the same diligence diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. All right, and you're supposed to do it to the end. All right, you want brothers to do what we're doing. All right, when you teach other brothers, they got to go teach other brothers to do it also. Okay, that's how you build up the kingdom of heaven. Teach men this doctrine, and those men that hear that doctrine, they go teach others also. Okay, and that's the Most High's prescribed order. All right, and you got to do it consistently. I hate to sound redundant, but you got to do it consistently. You can't take seasons off. Oh, it's too cold, I'm not going out. Oh, it's too hot, I'm not going out. All right? You have to do this year round, all 4 seasons, man. They all through the week. You have to meet the quota that the Most High has told us to do. The elder apostles say brothers do a certain amount of videos and go out and prophesy. You have to meet that quota, man. Okay? Because what happens when you don't meet the quota at your job in this society? You get fired. What happens when you work and you're a slothful servant at your job in this society? You get fired. How much more doing your Habah Shema Shai's work? You got to be on fire, man. Okay? Oh, let me get a precept for that. This is the book of Romans. Oh, what a precept for? It's Romans chapter 12, verse 11. All right, I'm going to start at verse 10. Be kindly and affectionate to one to another with brotherly love. All right? The way you're kindly and affectionate with brotherly love is when you teach your brother this doctrine of life, this glorious gospel. That's how you're being kindly and affectionate to a brother. Okay? This is a soul-saving doctrine that will save his immortal soul, man. That will save you from the this second death. All right? Because this second death is going to be a consuming fire here in America. So when you teach your this brother this doctrine, he live according to it, you're saving his life. Okay? In honor, preferring one another. Not slothful in business. See, the Most High don't want you doing this thing slothfully, or grudgingly. All right? But he wants you to be fervent in spirit serving Yahweh Shema Shah. He wants you to be on fire doing this thing, man. And he's going to put the spirit on you to be on fire when you do it in spirit and truth. When you come out here and condemn this God-forsaken place America, no matter whether they're here for Baal, who looking at you crazy, laughing and scoffing at you, man. All right? He's going to make you come out here bold in front of these niggas, heathens, so on and so forth, man. Okay? Because this doctrine must go forth through the 4 winds, man. All right? So the Most High can seal his elect and get us out of this place, man. All right? All right. Shalom to you, brothers. Okay? Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. Okay? So this is what you do. When you laboring in this love, you become a prisoner of hope that the Most High will pick you to get beamed up out of here. And we all know the ones that's going to get beamed up out of here are the brothers that's laboring, the brothers that's getting it in. Okay? And let me prove it. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 7. And it reads, and everyone that shall be saved, delivered, one of the same, and shall be able to escape by his works. You got to work. You got to labor into that rest, man. All right? And Yahweh Shema Shai is going to put that spirit on you to go to the end, to endure to the end. Okay? And by faith, whereby you believe. And you show your faith by your work. All right? The way Christians teach faith, it's a lie. All right? Faith is an action word. Well, when our great king Yahweh Shai told Peter to get off the boat and defy gravity by walking on water, all right, he believed him, and he showed his faith by his action by walking on the water, man. Faith is an action word. You show your faith by your works. Okay? And these are the works. Come out here and teach, preach, edify, exhort. Okay? And the Most High is going to make you do it if you don't want to do it anyway, like you did Jonah. You can run from it. You can't run from your destiny. If you're an elect man of Yahweh Shema Shai, he's going to make you do it. Okay? I'm about to show you why. This is the book of Acts. It's Acts, the 9th chapter. I'm going to start at verse 10. And it reads, and there was a certain disciple of Damascus named Ananias. And to him said Yahweh in a vision, Ananias. And he said, behold, I am here, Lord. And Yahweh said unto him, arise and go into the street which is called Straight, and inquire in the house of Judas for one called Saul of Tarsus. For behold, he prayed. All right, now to show you that Yahweh Shema Shai is going to make you do his bidding, all right, Paul of Tarsus was doing something total contrary to the truth. All right, he was trying to stop the truth. All right, but what did the Most High do? He gave him what people call a Damascus experience. Knocked him on his ass, smitten him with blindness, and got his mind right. That's what the Most High do to us to this day. All right? If it take him giving you a near-death experience to wake you up, he'll do it. Okay? And again, have seen in a vision a man named Ananias is coming in and putting his hand on him that he may receive sight. Okay? Then Ananias answered, Lord, I have heard by many of this man how much evil he have done to the saints in Jerusalem. All right? So this dude was going totally off. Okay? If any man, Paul was going so far off, if you would have came and tried to prophesy his doctrine of life to Paul, he would have had you killed. All right? To show you that this thing is all about predestination. Most High makes you do it. All right? No man could have made Paul come to this truth. Yahweh Shema Shai had to get off his throne and come down here and smite him with blindness to make him get his mind right. Okay? And here he have authority from the chief priest to bring all that call on thy name. But Yahweh said unto him, go thy way, for he is a chosen vessel unto me. See what I'm saying? Paul didn't know he was a chosen vessel. And guess what? Paul was a chosen vessel before time was even created. He was a chosen vessel from the beginning. All right? All us elect brothers, man. If we're in that righteous number, all right, there's nothing you can do not to do this truth. The Most High is going to make you do it. Paul was chosen while he was killing beloved brothers in the faith, man. Okay? Bear my name before the Gentiles and kings and the children of Yasharallah. For I will show him how great things he must suffer for my name's sake. Okay? And that's exactly what happened. Paul suffered so bad, he got killed for this doctrine of life. But the point of the matter is, the Most High made him do this, man. All right? The Most High made him do it. He didn't do it on his own accord. And when he did it with fervency. All right? 60 to 70% of the so-called New Testament is his letters throughout to the body, man, to different cities throughout Asia Minor. Okay? The churches that sprung up throughout those provinces. Okay? This is the book of Philippians, chapter 2, verse 13. And it reads, for it is Yahweh which worketh in you both to will and do his good pleasure. All right? We'll read that again. That's straight to the point. For it is Yahweh which worketh in you both to will and do his good pleasure. So the Most High puts the spirit on you for you to come do these things, man. We're nothing more than robots, man. We have no control over ourselves, man. We're nothing more than robots. Who can make crooked what the Most High made straight? All right? When the Most High say the so-called white man will go into slavery in the kingdom to come, what the fuck? Bear with me, I was having technical difficulties. Okay? I'm going to read it again. Philippians 2 and 13. For it is Yahweh which worketh in you both to will and do his good pleasure. All right? So Yahweh puts the spirit on you to walk past the camp, to hear brothers prophesying, and to take heed to their word. Yahweh puts the spirit on you to want to come out here and teach. You could be chilling at your house doing nothing, playing PlayStation, and the Most High put the spirit on you and put the scriptures in your mind to go do a sit down, man. All right? The Most High makes us come do these things, man. All right? That you may be blameless and harmless, the sons of Yahweh without rebuke. Okay? All right? And you know your nationality according to the Bible? Huh? You got it covered, then what's your nationality? Huh? You're an Israelite, man. We the people of the book. You're an Israelite according to the scriptures. In contrast to popular belief, we're not Africans. We're the children of Israel. We've been lied to. Hey, and I got to tell you the good with the bad. America's going to be destroyed in the Third World War. This place going to get nuked. So it's imperative you come back to your nationality and come back to this truth so you can be delivered. All right, bro. You got to do it whether Jake Hill or Bear, man. All right? Right, and this gets the blood off our hands. That's another thing. That's how you become blameless. Because when you come out here and prophesy and tell these people what's going to happen and the judgment is going to happen to the whore that sit on many waters, all right, and they're going to drink of that same cup she's going to drink of, it gets the blood off your hands, man. Okay? That you may be blameless and harmless, the sons of Yahweh, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked, perverse nation, among whom you shine as lights in the world. And the way you shine as a light in the world, come out here and be a beacon of light, and you prophesy, man. Okay? And you prophesy. They're going to laugh at you. I got people riding by looking at me strange right now, man. They come with the territory, man. But we're going to have the last laugh according to Proverbs 1st chapter, man. Okay? When they calamity come on them sore and they're in bad case, we're going to laugh. All right? The Most High is all about recompense and retribution. Okay? So I'm going to read that again. That you may be blameless and harmless. All right? You got to labor to be blameless and harmless. Okay? The sons of Yahweh pushes this doctrine of life, man. All right? They edify one another. They sharpen one another. Okay? Without rebuke. In the midst of a crooked and perverse nation. We're in the most crooked and perverse nation known to mankind, man. This before America was born, it wasn't no nation before America where a human being could walk past you and you can't tell the difference if it's a man or a woman. All right? That only happened here in America. They found a way to cut off the Adam's apple. They give them the hormones to grow breasts. They get their rods cut off, and you can't tell the fucking difference. This is the wickedest place on earth. This is the most perverse, degenerate place on the planet Earth, man. All right? Holding forth the word of life that I might rejoice in the day of Hamashiach. That's what we're doing, man. We're out here to impress our great king. We're not out here to impress man. We're out here to impress our great king. Okay? That I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain. It's all about labor. It's all about work. And the Most High puts that spirit on us to come out here and do it, man. All right? And you got to do it, put your all into it, man. Okay? I got a precept for that in Colossians. All right? This is the book of Colossians, chapter 1, verse 27. To whom Yahweh will make known what is the riches of the glory of this mystery among the Gentiles, which is Hamashiach in you, the hope of glory. And the way Hamashiach is in us is his words is in us. Kingdom is within. So when you have that doctrine in you, you know how to live in the kingdom. His words is what's in us. Okay? Whom we preach. All right? It's a commandment that we come out here and preach, man. Okay? You come out here and labor. Warning every man. All right? I just warned that guy. You got to warn every man. You got to come out here, whether they heal forbear. He say he sent us to a perverse, crooked generation. And he say prophesy to them, whether they heal or forbear. Okay? And teach every man in all wisdom, that they may present every man perfect in Hamashiach Yahushua. Whereunto also I labor, striving according to his working, which worketh in me mightily. Okay? When you come out here and you do your best, the Most High is going to put the spirit on you, and you're going to do it mightily. Okay? You're going to do it mightily, man. And you ain't going to be able to help yourself, man. There's going to be days, man, you might have plans, and the Most High make you stop those plans, and the next thing you know, that whole day is consecrated to doing the works, reading, studying. All right? You might not even eat. You might not even get no box. That be the Most High working in you, man. Oh, I got a precept for that. This is Jeremiah 20. Let's start at verse 7. And it reads, O Yahweh, thou hast deceived me, and I was deceived. All right? This is the blessed brother Jeremiah talking to Yahweh about Shema Shai. And he was telling Yahweh about Shema Shai, when you chose me, you deceived me. I didn't know it was going to be like this, okay? He about to tell him, I didn't know I wasn't going to have no control over my vessel when it come to doing your works, okay? Thou art stronger than I. And when the spirit consumes you, there's nothing you can do, man. All right? When the spirit takes over you, there's nothing you can do. You're going to come out here in front of these devils and tell them they're done. America is done, okay? And you're not going to care how they feel or what they say. I had to throw that brick of fucking devil just walk by looking crazy. Fuck them. Okay? I got to stand the spirit. I don't want to hit them with no inhominate attack. But, man, these devils, I wish you could see the stairs when they walk by you. They be looking all crazy, man. The Most High say he's made our head hard like they hard, and they're going to come together and hit like flint, man. We hate them just as much as they hate them. We hate them more. Motherfucker. Okay? Thou art stronger than I, and has prevailed. I am in derision daily. Everyone mocketh me. And see, and that come with the territory. Everybody gonna mock you. You're gonna have devils looking at you like they're gonna kill you. You're gonna have your own people wanting to kill you. All right? That comes to the territory. Jeremiah was telling the Lord, I ain't know all this was gonna come with it. You know? But since I spake, I cried out. I cried violence and spoil. All right, and that's what's going to happen to our people that don't take heed to this word, that don't take heed to the call. All right, that look at it as if it's an unclean thing. All right, when you reject this truth, you reject Yahweh Shema Shai. He's a terrible power. All right, because of the word of Yahweh was made a reproach unto me. All right, and we live in that, man. We've lost friends. We fell out with friends, family. A lot of brothers have lost jobs because of this truth, man. All right? This what comes with the territory, man. You got to be fully persuaded when you come to this thing, man. You got to sell out for Yahweh Shem Awashai. And be ready to lose everything. Children, family. Okay? This truth will become a reproach to you, man. All right? And derision daily. Okay? We're in derision daily. Daily. I'm going to get there what Paul said. All right? In 1 Corinthians 4, Paul talked about all the turmoil that he went through, man. We're in derision daily with this doctrine of life, serving Yahweh Shem Shah. Our great king, when you read Isaiah the 52nd chapter, talk about he was a man full of grief, man. All right? So the servant is not above the master. If they called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more us? But to get back to the point, then I said I would not make mention of it. All right? This is what I'm showing you. Yahweh Shema's power, and when his spirit get on you, you can't help yourself. Jeremiah said, fuck this, man. I want to live peaceful here in Babylon. Because he was in Babylon too. He was like, man, I ain't about to say nothing, man. All right? Nor speak anymore in his name. Oh, so he thought, okay? But his word was in me as a burning fire shut up in my bones. When the spirit and his word get in you, man, you can't contain yourself, man. You're going to go do the works, man. Most I'm going to put a spirit of dread on you. That'll happen too. Like if you don't do it, you'll feel he going to whack you, man. He'll do it to you, man. Or he'll let something happen in your life to wake your ass up. All right? But his word was in my heart as a burning fire shut up in my bones, and I was weary with the forbearing, and I could not stay. He couldn't help himself, man. He had to go prophesy that word that Yahweh Shem Awashai put in his mind. He had to go out there and exhort it. All right? He had to go expound on it. He had to go push it. Okay? For I heard the defaming of many, fear on every side. Okay? Reports say that we were reported. All my familiars watched for my halting, saying pre-adventure he would be enticed. Hey, brother, comes with the territory. And we shall prevail against him, and we shall take our revenge on him. But it's not going to happen. Not this time. All right? These people beloved America, their country, tears of thee, so-called sweet land of liberty, is going to be destroyed in this third world war. Okay? They will not prevail. As soon as America take their red asses over there in Iran, it's going to kick out World War III, and Russia's going to nuke this place because it's rich. All right? And when this great red dragon come down on the nation of Israel because he have but a short time to rule, the Most High is going to raise up that standard, and he's going to protect us, man. They got all type of technology. They haven't seen the technology in the heavens. All right? The technology here in America is prehistoric compared to the technology the angels and Yahweh Shem Awashai have, man. All right? You can't outdo your creator. All right? But Yahweh is with me as a terrible. All right? When we boast, we make our boast in the Lord, man. We know he's a terrible one. We know he's El Shaddai. We know he's angry with the wicked every day. Therefore, my persecutors shall stumble. So when you come out here and prophesy, don't fret. Yahweh Shem Awashai is with you, man. When he ordains you to come out here and do it, and you do it the right way, don't fret what the wicked say or what they say they're going to do. All right? He's going to put the words in your mouth to get out of it. We've had cops come out here and tell us to stop. We had wicked niggas come up against us. We done had crackers come up against us. And the Most High always keep us out here, man. Okay? Therefore, my persecutors shall stumble, and they shall not prevail. They shall be greatly ashamed, but they shall not prosper. The everlasting confusion shall not be forgotten. So after Jeremiah said he wasn't going to do it, and the Spirit compelled him to go out there and prophesy, he ended up seeing how the Most High was with them. He seen what happened to his enemy. He seen what happened to the wicked ones that rose up against him. And we got to take hold of scriptures like that and know when we come out here amongst this great red dragon, all right, amongst these evil people here in America, that say it's legal for two men to marry, it's legal for a woman to go kill an unborn fetus. That's out here creating these he-she's, all right? And when they come against you for telling the truth, don't fret, man. Don't fret at all, okay? Because it's the Most High that puts the spirit on you to come out here and do his good pleasure, okay? Got a precept for that. Don't fret. Oh, what that scripture is. Here we go. Start from the top. Psalms 37:1. A psalm of David. Fret not thyself because of evildoers. We out here pronouncing judgment against the evildoer. All right? Neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. America was created off of iniquity. What they did, the tribe of Gad, the Native American Indians, that was wickedness. What they did to us, to our ancestors, brought us over here on cargo slave ships and worked us from no light to no light, separated families, that was wickedness, okay? That's iniquity. And our Heavenly Father say, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. Don't worry about their asses, man. The Most High got them. He got them in the trick bag. Deceiving the deceiver are his, okay? For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green earth, all right? When you look at the spring and the summer, everything's alive, but guess what happened when the fall and winter come? All of it dies, all right? Okay? Trust in Yahweh and do good. So thou trust in Yahweh and do good. And the good that you're doing is you're out here teaching the truth of the scripture. All right? You're out here edifying your brother. All right? You're out here telling your neighbor, every man the truth. Okay? That's the good that you're doing. So shall thou dwell in the land, and very thou shalt be fed. That's talking about the kingdom of heaven, man. We're going to be fed. We're going to be well nourished. We're not going to have our enemies lording over. All right? We're going to be the top of the totem pole. We're going to enforce our laws, statutes, and commandments on the planet Earth and enforce the laws, man. Okay? I'm going to skip down. All right? Let's skip down to verse 12. It says, the wicked plotted against the just, and gnashes his teeth, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. So when you're out here prophesying, you're doing a just thing. Times of dark, righteousness. This is a righteous act. And the wicked hates it when you come out here and pronounce judgment on them. Okay? They gnash at you with their teeth. You can see it in their eyelids, man. You can see it in their facial features. Okay? Yahweh shall laugh at him, for he sees his day is coming. And we're in the final hours. We can see it now. Judgment reigning all throughout Babylon, man. Okay? You see people, these mass shooters day in and day out. Russia threatening America, telling them don't get in their business or they're going to nuke their ass. All right? America been exposed for all the proxy wars that it starts up throughout the planet. Okay? We're at the end. We about to see the fall of our enemy. The wicked have drawn out the sword, they have bent their bow, cast down the poor and needy, and slay such as be of upright conversation. The brothers out here prophesying, this is upright communication, man. Okay? Their sword shall enter into their own heart. They made these nukes. That's their sword, their glittering spear. But guess what? It's going to be their own demise. That great power that they made, that nuclear fire, splitting the atom, so on and so forth. That's why the Most High say the deceiver is his. That ditch that they dug for other people to fall in, they're going to fall in. All right? That great sword is going to be their demise. That's why the scriptures say you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And their bows shall be broken. A little righteous man has better than the riches of many wicked men. Okay? So you got to come out here and tell the peoples of the earth these things, man. You got to tell a young brother that come in, man. Don't be ashamed to come out here for Yahweh Shema Shah. Come out here bold as a lion. And another thing, teach what you've been taught. Don't try to switch up the doctrine, man. Because when you do that, that make you worse than the Edomite. The Most High will knock you out before he knock out the Edomite. Teach what you've been taught. Hold fast to what was first given to you. Let me get there. Hold on. I think the brother bought that piece up out earlier. All right. This is 1 Timothy 4 and 11. These things command and teach. All right. Every word that Paul wrote to the churches throughout Asia Minor was inspired by Yahweh Shema Shah. Most High put the spirit on him to write these things. So these are the words of Yahweh Shema Shah. And he say, these things command and teach. All right. And what are we commanding to teach? From Genesis 1:1 to Revelation 22, around 14, something like that. The whole Bible. Okay. Let no man despise thy youth. Okay. Because most brothers that the Most High wake up are young men. All right. Brothers be coming in. Some brothers come in high school, and the vast majority of the brothers, when you look at them, they be from 16 or 40. You know, you got brothers that are older, but the vast majority of the brothers be young men. Okay. But be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, and purity. And the way Paul was commanding his underling Timothy to do it, look, man, everything I taught your ass, you go teach them. The example I've been to you, you go be the example to them. Okay? Neglect not the gift that is in thee. All right? This glorious gospel is a gift given to us, man. The Most High take these scales off your eyes and unplug your ears, and you're fully persuaded and you receive this truth. That's a gift. This is the greatest gift you could give a human being on a planet Earth. This doctrinal life, man. This is better than somebody giving you millions of dollars. Okay. This gift makes you an immortal amongst mortals. Okay. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on the hands of the presbytery. And the presbytery is our elder apostles, from Elder Tahar on down, Elder Gabar, Elder Ricard, Elder Ariemla, Elder Manatas on down, man. All those brothers, man, those brothers that teach in Boston. Okay? The younger elders, I'm talking about Elder Anat, Ayathan, those younger elders, right? That's the presbytery. All right? I know they teach somewhere in Massachusetts. I'm not. Springfield, I think. I think that's what it is, Springfield. Okay? We grew up looking at those brothers, man. I've been looking at those brothers 10 plus years. I'm talking about get on the motherfucking computer at 6 p.m. This shit, I'm telling you the truth. I get off of work, get on that bitch on the computer at 6 p.m. The next thing you know, it's 4 a.m. You locked and loaded. You just like you can't control yourself. You just writing down precepts and notes. Get off of work about 6 p.m. Be in the house, get you something to eat, and be on the computer to about 4 a.m. Okay? That's what happened when the Most High can captivate you with this truth. All right? That's given to us, and we we're looking at the presbytery. We're looking at the elders, man. Okay? That was given thee by prophecy, which the land on the hands of the presbytery, the elders. Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. And this is the point. Take heed unto thyself and to the doctrine. See, this doctrine we've given, you can't remix it. You can't put your own spin on it. Okay? If it's something you don't understand, it's something not reconciling with you, go to the elder brother and you ask him to give you understanding on it, to enlighten you and enrich you about it. You don't lean to your own understanding, man. All of us had to be taught. In fact, I bumped into an issue, something I was confounded with in the scriptures recently, and I had to call my older brother. It doesn't happen often, but I had to do it. I had to go up the totem pole. All right? I ain't about to remix some shit, just put my spin on some shit. All right? The Most High will whack you for that, man. Okay? So take heed unto thyself and to the doctrine, continuing them, for in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. All right? So you can't freestyle or remix this doctrine. All right? When the Most High gave us this glorious gospel, you have to teach what's been taught to you. All right? This is our second book of Timothy, saying basically the same thing. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 2. And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, which shall be able to teach others also. That's the building up the kingdom of heaven. That's how you build up the kingdom of heaven, man. The kingdom of heaven is the men. The tabernacle of Yahweh Shema Shai is the men. And the way you build it up, you teach men what you've learned. You and men, y'all break bread, y'all sit down and learn the scriptures. You have spiritual talk. That's building up the kingdom of heaven. Okay? Building up the spiritual house, which is the men. Okay? And y'all know y'all nationality according to the Bible? Y'all believe in the scriptures? I'm talking to you, bro. You good? You don't consider? That's our people, man. Our hands are white clean, man. I'm not gonna consider. But this is what you gotta go do, man. This is what purifies your hands. This is what makes you blameless. You don't want these degenerates blood on your hands, man. Can't be embarrassed and scared to come out here in front of these motherfuckers, because that's all it is, man. All right? J. King say you either with them or against them. You either gather them in the flock or you scatter them abroad. Luke 19:27 says, those my enemies that wish not that I rule over, bring them hither and slam before me, man. All right? So when you see the fall of the wicked and those that don't conform, I mean, you don't have to have no compassion for them. In fact, if you got compassion for them, you're tripping. All right? And we out here for them. I'm not being overrighteous. Because we once didn't have this doctrine. We once were lost. We once was carried away to these dumb idols. Hey, but long as they profane and outside the temple, it is what it is. We want them to get it. All right? That's why we out here. We out here prophesying. You heard me talk to them and ask them. They don't want it. All right? They reject it. Hold up. It's a basic scripture. Hosea 4:7. And it reads, 4:6, lack. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. All right? Not knowing is not the problem. Because we all didn't know. We all were once lost, okay? Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That's where the problem come in. When you reject knowledge. You good? That's where the problem come in, when you reject knowledge, man. All right? That's where the problem come in. That's when, all right, you look at them no different. You look at our people no different than the way you look at a heathen. Because this is for them. We're out here for them. But when they reject it, it's fuck them. Okay? Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. Thou shalt be no priest to me. The Most I say, I'm not going to deal with you. I'm not going to love you. I'm not going to show you no mercy. All right? I'm not going to give you your reign in due season. I'm going to make you suffer. I'm going to make you hurt. I'm going to deal with you like a husband deal with his wife that went out a whoring. Okay? Seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of Yahweh, I will also forget thy children. That's how deep the Most High anger goes, man. You don't just get mad at you. He's going to take it out to your second, third, fourth generation. Boy, how about Shema Shadow play? Just whacking you ain't enough. He's going to take it out on your children too, man. So you better know who you're rejecting. You better know who you're coming against, man. Our Heavenly Father, our great King, are lethal. They are lethal weapons. Okay? They create lethal weapons, and then they send their lethal weapons to do their bidding, man. They don't have to get their hands dirty if they don't want to. They have demons that they've created for vengeance, to appease the wrath of him that created them. Okay? So with that, man, get this knowledge and come out here and teach, because you really don't have that much time to teach anyway. You're in the final hour, man. Jacob's Trouble is just down the street, man. All right, hey, brother, you know your nationality according to the Bible? Hey, you the same one I was just talking to, bro? You know your nationality according to the Bible? You don't consider? America gonna be destroyed. Everybody don't get down with this doctrine too. You're gonna get destroyed with it. Hey, bro, people. You know what? But our Heavenly Father say, don't worry about how the wicked are gonna be destroyed, but seek out those that are like unto thee. That's all we worry about, the house of David. So with that, I want to give infinite honors to our Heavenly Father and our great King, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kakadash, the honors to our teachers, the pastors of Great Millstone, salutations to our fellow laborers in Yahweh Shah. One Yasharala, Abba Ball. Shalom to you brothers on the comment board. I'll get your scriptures next time. Salakia for that, but I meant to read them. Shalom to you brothers. Habata.